And one more question for you guys. Since so many new players will be jumping into my team in 2024, what advice would you give to new players hopping in right now in Season 3?
I like to start.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Here's Rollins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they'd start a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by the Sound. Williams passes to Rollins. Here's Houston. Fires the three. That one, no good. Here's McDaniels. Houston with the rebound. Pass to Rollins. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Out to the wing. From the corner. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's McLaughlin. Now St. Louis, fast break. Lets it fly from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Rollins got his second bucket of the night.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Finished off the break. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for St. Louis.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Towns gets it to go.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he's just shooting the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. After two consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And St. Louis going with the whole new group out there on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Shake Milton in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the basket is good.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
That one rolling around and rims out.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Tyson to the middle. Springer, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Timberwolves trail by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Christie. Edwards, that's good.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range. keeps the defense honest.
To the paint. Brown kicks to Milton. Reed the pass to Edwards. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And here's Miller outside. And St. Louis, another three.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get run from down.
And so it's St. Louis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Sound?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Shake Milton is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. Now here's Towns. Fades. It'll go, and the Sound lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Reed.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Reed. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now, here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Brown finds Towns. It's hauled in by Thor.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Nailed from three-point land. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Towns. Right through the D for the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the night. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Towns. Brown outside. It'll go, and the Sound lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And the Sound call their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And St. Louis going with the whole new group out there on the floor. Timberwolves also changing it up. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Troy Brown. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Shake Milton. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Still yet to score. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Rollins. He's got 9. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside, Edwards. That one falls. Edwards got 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From downtown, Rollins with the bucket. And the Sound lead by 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Houston. Finish off the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
To the wing right side. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
To the left side wing. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back rim and in. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Sound out in front. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the Sound. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. I mean, as we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. St. Louis is leading by 7. We've got Williams, and it's Rollins in at the 1. Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And for the Sound, we've got Rollins. And it's Thor in at the 4 spot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Timeout called here. The Sound will talk it over. Washington's checked in for Rollins. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. From deep Washington, that shot is off.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And here's Washington outside. And the 3 ball is good. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Three-pointer, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Here's Christopher. And St. Louis, another three.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He had a nice open look right there. Edwards got 15 points.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Here's Washington, and he banks in the layup.
Wow. He doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Timberwolves trail by 8, and the Timberwolves call time.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, St. Louis. And here's Edwards. He's got 15. Rebound by Christopher.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Boston and St. Louis, another three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Over in the corner, Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Boston. Connects from three-point range. Boston's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Sound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. Here's McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his second bucket tonight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Christopher. And it falls over the rim and in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, here's Edwards. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Christopher, that's good. Here's Brown. Edwards with it. There's the three. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
A big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Sound lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibility. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. Collins with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Down low, here's Edwards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Edwards got 16 here in the second half.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Here's Thor. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Houston, and it's St. Louis with another.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Out that one, and the St. Louis lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Edwards.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
The shot by Rollins, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the left wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Rollins got 20. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 8. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin. No doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60. And you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Right now I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Sound.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Rollins. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 26. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Christie with the rebound. St. Louis is leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for St. Louis.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Corner shot. And it's St. Louis with another.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Good on the shot.
Well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot. And this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Edwards from the arc. St. Louis with the rebound. Here's Thor. Basket counts. And the Sound lead by 15. And Minnesota has possession. Now here's Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's St. Louis winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.